Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Leanne and this is my weight loss journey. So January is plodding on and I am trying my absolute best to get on top of things. January for me has been a bit around the month. I don't know whether it's because it's been Christmas and then I had Lily's 18th birthday and then I've been away twice. But I don't seem to be able to make a massive amount of progression where getting like my admin done and getting jobs done that I've really wanted to. So I thought I've got a coffee. I finished work. Oh God, look at all that. It's all dribbled down the side. That looks attractive. But I thought, do you know what? I'm going to take this time now just to try and get on top of everything that I've just not had chance to do. So today I thought I would do a little bit of battle of trying to work in through the questions that were asked. I keep doing that, asked to me. A few weeks ago on my community page, I put out a thing that said, like, now we're in real time. If you've got any questions for me, I'll do my best to answer them, giving you my perspective and open it up for a bit of discussion. So I have been working through this. If you've been watching them and following them across along, I can't speak today. I'm having a bit of like a brain fog. So you all gonna have to excuse me, but I've just got this time. So I thought, sorry, I'm gonna try my best to answer them. So today's question is from a lady who is a dear friend called Mandy. She's got her own channel called Lighter Mandy. I've spoke about her before and she is just a lovely person. So if you haven't already, please do pop along and go and check out her channel. She is such a beautiful soul. However, the question that she asked me was, where do I see myself in 10 years' time in terms of like life goals and where I want to be and things like that? So I thought, right, I'll just jump on. I've not prepped anything. I'm just going to talk freely and answer you as to where, try my best to answer that. I would love to hear from you guys. Do you have 10 years goals? Is the places you want to be? Pop them down below. It'd be really nice and quite inspiring actually to hear what your guys' goals are, because it might make me think, yeah, actually, I want to do that. So I've thought about this quite a bit, like since it was put on there, on and off, and not really come to a dead set, like this is where I want to be. My life has been quite hard work, where what I thought, what path I was going to take, where I thought I was going to be, my life always seems to fuck up. And I'm sorry for the French, but it does. So I've been in relationships and they've screwed up through no fault. Well, I suppose there is faults of my own, but through out of my control experiences, work's changed when I've not expected it to, and things like that. So I find it quite hard to set like 10 years like goals, so to say, and say, this is where I want to be, this is what I want to do. In an ideal world, if everything goes to plan, I would love to have my children happy, settled, just content, healthy, and absolutely fine. I think my entire life I've just been a mum. Like, I was pregnant at 18, I had Tia at 19, and my entire adult life I've just been a mum. So my priority, that's kind of been my behaviour and what's been installed in me, has always been my kids. So I suppose if I think about it firsthand, it will always be my children, and I just want them to be happy and settled and have adventures and just live the life to the fullest and with as little stress as possible. And I genuinely try to reassure my kids and be a strength in their life that they can always rely on. So I hope that I continue to do that, and that is my life goal. I always want to encourage them to be the best individual that they can and travel and love and just be happy and good human beings. And if that is what I get out of life, then I will die one day a happy person. Me work wise, I quite like being self-employed. I hope to continue with that. I've got some beautiful clients. I'm quite content. I'm not in the rat race of having like managers breathing down my neck, and I'm quite okay. I do fine financially. I'm not loaded. Nor do I ever, sorry, I just got a phone call. Nor do I ever aspire to be absolutely loaded. but comfortable would be quite nice, and happy at work and not stressed and working a stupid amount of hours. Fitness wise, I hope that in 10 years' time, I have achieved a realistic, nice, healthy weight, that I am still active and able to do things, that I've not got any major like health conditions. And I do really want to have my loose skin removed. So I hope that one day that I get that done, because that is a bit of an issue with me. I want to achieve like a good mindset towards myself and be happy and content with what I've got in terms of the way that I look and my body, the health of it and the ability of it, which I'm working on at the minute. And I do think I've made some quite good progress, but I still know there's a lot more to do. So in 10 years' time, I hope that I'm working on maintaining what I've achieved rather than trying to strive to achieve that change. Life-wise, I hope I'm happy and content. I hope that I feel loved, and that I love somebody. I hope that Oliver continues to be around, and that we're happy and settled and just okay and just all right. I find like all that is just quite basic. It's nothing massive, I suppose, to achieve. Life goals I am now 40 years old. So we're thinking about this and I'm like 10 years time, I'll be 50. So on a more like extreme dreamy kind of sense, I've said it before, but travel's a massive thing, and experiencing different cultures and just everything. I love everything about traveling. I hope to still be traveling. I hope to be able to afford to still travel. I hope to have fulfilled some of my dreams of the places I want to go, places I want to see, experiences I want to have, food I want to try. I hope that to be a thing. I am set to achieve my 12 countries in 12 months in my 40th year. And one of the goals that I've set myself is to have visited 50 different countries by the time I'm 50. So I've actually got like 9 more years. I think I'm on about country 18 once I've done the ones that I've got booked. So I hope to continue to travel and achieve the 50 by 50 if that's possible. Obviously life can change, and I don't know, I tend not to like, I don't know what the way to put this is. I tend not to have dead set goals and dead set expectations, because it can sometimes lead to stress and disappointment, or that's been my experience in life. So I try my best not to do that to myself, but I do also like a challenge and things that I want to do. There's a lot of things that I want to do that my weight is still holding me back from, and I hope by like the 10 years mark that that's no longer a thing. And I think that's about it really. I'm quite boring. I'm like not really an exciting person, and I like to keep it quite simple, I suppose. I think the 50 countries by 50 is not the keeping it simple part of me. And if I don't achieve that, that's not the end of my world. But I hope to have just a simpler life and just be happy and content and healthy. And that's my ultimate goal. I hope that's answered the question asked. It's a pretty short and easy basic video. I hope you've enjoyed that. I would love to hear what yours are, because you might inspire me to think, actually, I'd not thought about that. That's something that I would like to do, something that I'd like to incorporate into my life. And yeah, it'd be quite nice to know what yours are. So get commenting below if you can, and let me know what your life goals are. I hope, Mandy, that's answered your question, and I hope anybody else watching it has enjoyed. Think thin.